Let's sign in. So they have put a nice interface here. They have also put this sign in this new version so that you can see your password. Alright, let's press enter. Once you install Ubuntu, you will see these options at the start on your first sign in. So if you wanna make some account or connect your online accounts here, open them here, you can do that. If you don't want to do that, you can just skip. Alright. You can set these things up your way. Alright, first of all, let's go to the settings and let's make the display settings a bit better. So I have chosen these settings for now. You can choose any settings that you want, right? There is also the option of night light and so on. Also, if you wanna switch it to full screen and you don't want to see this bar up here, you can press this button and it will take you to full screen mode. So if you press this, you can see that this bar up here has disappeared, and if you want this little bar here, you can click this and it will be pinned here. So if you move your cursor away, it is there. But if you don't want this to appear either, you should click it again and it will hide. So whenever you want it back, you can just hover your cursor here, it will appear back. And if you press this button again, your machine will switch back to the original mode. So that's what you can do there. Alright, now let's have a quick overview of Linux, of Ubuntu. So you can see Firefox browser here. You can click it and you can search whatever you want in it. And again, this is the mailbox. These are the files. So click it and this is where you will store your data. Alright, now for example, you want to make a new folder. Obviously you can right click and create a new folder right there, right, like that. Alright, let's see some other features and then we'll come back to it. So this is Firefox. You can search something here if you want. I'm just closing it for now. Alright, and then this is the document writer. You can use this. So let's go to Ubuntu software. So if you want to download any software, any games, this is the place where you should go. It's taking some time. Alright, while it's doing this, let's go to the main menu. So click here and this will show all the applications that are here in Ubuntu, and search for terminal here. So if you are a programmer or if you will be using terminal, which should probably be the case, if that is the case, I will suggest you to right click this and click add to favorites. So this terminal will be pinned here, so you won't have to open it again and again from the main menu. You can just click it here, you can just open it from here. So let's see. So I have closed it and you can see that it is pinned here, right? So if you click it, the terminal will just open, and it is something very necessary for you. Alright, if you want to create a new file, let's just create one file. So alright, so this is actually this place, right? So what do I mean by that? Let's type dir here. So if I type that, it shows all the folders which are here right now, right? So these are all the folders which are displayed here in the file menu. So let's go inside this folder, which we just created. So for that we will write cd and we will write the name of the folder, which is checking, and then we will press enter. So right now we are inside this folder, this checking folder. Let's double click and open it. So you can see this folder is empty right now. Let's create a file here. So There are many commands for creating files in Linux and Ubuntu. Let's use just one of those commands. So you can write touch space and the name of your file. So let's say I'll write file1.txt, let's say that, and I'll press enter. So now go to that folder. You can see this in the checking folder. You can see this folder is not empty anymore. The file1.txt is there. And how did it come here? Because we just created it through this command, right? We will see other features, other things in details later in other videos. So I'm closing it for now. One more thing, we can see the date and time too with this command, right? So you can play around in it. We'll see other things in it later, so I'm just closing it. All right, let's go to Ubuntu software. So this was the Ubuntu software. So if you are a programmer and if you like Visual Studio, I will suggest you to go in the Ubuntu software and download Visual Studio Code, and you can see it right here, right? You can just click here and install it. Enter your password and install it. So it will be installed for you, right? All right, it's already being installed, so I clicked it 2 times. Maybe that's why it said that. Anyway, you can also search for different there are different categories, so you can search for whatever type of software or game or whatever you want, and you can search that here. You can see different things which are installed, different softwares which are installed here. You can see whatever updates are there in this tab. Also, you can search whatever you want in the search tab. So this is the search tab. If you want to search for something, you can search it here. You can explore around in here too. This is your desktop, this is your pictures folder, and so on. And you've seen this already. So these are different applications which are installed here. So you can see mine is installed here. Okay, it's some kind of game. Anyway, this was just a quick overview of Linux. You can also change your date settings, and you should do that in the settings, or change your wallpaper or something. And we just did the displays here. You can do a lot here. You can change the wallpaper here. You can go for the appearance settings here. You can change your date and time settings here. And there's a lot to it. You should play around a little bit. So this was a quick overview. We will see some detailed commands in the next video. I'm going to shut it down. I will suggest you to shut down your Linux properly here. Instead of just crossing it from here, you should shut it down properly. Otherwise, it may get broken or something, right? So power off, power off. So that was it for today.